Friends, in this video, I'd like to go on our journey of pen testing. The machine would be Zico2 on the Vulnhub. The link will be added into the description section below so that you can download and play this machine if you want. Before we move forward, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch into the Kali Linux VM and can zoom in the terminal so you can see what's going on. First of all, we need to use the net discover to identify the IP address of the target. And we can use net discover autocomplete this command. As you can see, the IP address of the target could be identified as 252. Then we need to do the port scanning with the map. To save time, I've already done that earlier. As you can see over here, I use the option of scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan, and followed by the -p- to do the comprehensive scan. And then not do the live testing with the target by the option of PN. Followed the output the result into this file with the option of ON. The IP address has been changed a bit. So from the map scanning, we can do that the several open ports, of course. Only two of them caught our attention. The first one is 22. Which is running SSH service and also the version information. Although this version of OpenSSH is not a new one, however, we cannot find any vulnerability except the username enumeration vulnerability. This one is not what we are looking for at this moment. The second one is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information, which is Apache 2. The other two are used by the RPC. Normally, we do not need to deal with these port numbers. So what we are going to do next is to do enumeration both manually and automatically against the HTTP service. So let's launch our browser to do the manual enumeration first. We can put the IP address of the target into the address bar. We got the page back from the target, and very beautiful site. Although on the top right has some links, however, they are not effective at all. Surface or just this is not super link. Contact. All right. And also we can check the source code of this page. And we can take a look at the source code, which you can see over here on the screen. Yeah, the HTML code and also some source of the CSS or cascade style sheet file. We can scroll down here. We got some links. Maybe this one we can open up in the new tab. We can remove the prefix. Yeah, we got this one. So maybe the page is equal to .html. Later we have to check whether the page parameter has the LFI or local file inclusion vulnerability or not. For now, we just copy this URL onto our notebook. And we can paste in my notebook. And now we go back to the home page or the source code, I think we cannot find anything else. And we can check whether this side has robots file. Not found. So next we can use the Q, not Q, the Zico2 to do the automatic immersion. As you can see over here, the Zico2 can output the information about the web application. For example, like header information, the allowed HTTP methods. If the target allows the dangerous method like a put, then we can utilize this dangerous method to upload malicious file like PHP reversal file. And also, yeah, this one we have already got to know this, right? And the CSS image, I don't think we can find anything important from those directories. If you want, you can check them one by one manually by the browser. Next, we can use GoBuster to do the directory immersion. Let's autocomplete this command. Yeah, the tools HTML. I think we have already found this file, right? Yeah, in this URL. So again, this one, maybe we need to test whether this parameter page has LFI vulnerability, because this is very reasonable, right? We just modify the file name or the path, and then we can access such a file. And the package vendor, I don't want to go through all of them, because such files or directories cannot give us anything important in terms of the penetration. Okay, so for now I just want to quit from the GoBuster. Oh, sorry, I need to let it finish. In the meantime, we can do the testing against the LFI vulnerability. We can copy, paste in here. We can check if we can access password file. We can, and so we successfully retrieved the password file, and this should be normal user. We can put it down onto our notebook. Next, I'd like to, we need to utilize this vulnerability of LFI. Next, I'd like to turn to the terminal or command line to make furthermore testing. And now we can use Q. And we want to, because we have already known that the target has a Zico file. So next, we need to check whether we can access its private key, no response or no return at all. Next, we can check whether we can access log file. Log file. Not found. Also, we can check whether we can access or retrieve the access log. No return. So I think we need to put aside, this LFI vulnerability. Now we can go back to, the GoBuster. As you can see, identified another very important directory. And for now, we can put in here access. And there is one file, PHP file, we can click. It's redirect to this CMS PHP Lite admin. Maybe this is a SQLite database, right? And even the version of this CMS has been displayed. And the password, we can use the default password like admin login. Even successful. Very easy, right? So next we need to utilize this CMS to get our initial foothold. So how to, next we need to check or need to search the vulnerability of this CMS. And we can use such a sprite utility, and we can copy the name of the CMS. It does have, this one, remote PHP code injection. And we can use the option of the -m to copy this exploit. Of course, this is not exploit. Maybe this is the instruction of the exploitation we can cut out. Here give us the POC or proof of concept. We can create the database and we can name to whatever you want. But we must use the extension PHP. Otherwise, this cannot be interpreted by the PHP engine or interpreter, right? And then we need to create a new table in this database and insert a text field with the default value. And we can put one-liner of PHP. For example, like backdoor shell into this text field. And then we can run. Of course, we cannot directly access this file. However, we can combine this vulnerability or exploit with the AFI to access. Okay? So let me demonstrate completely. Okay, so how to do? We can go to the browser and we can create the hack.php. Even here, we got the absolute path of the database. We can create and we can go to the hack. This should be the absolute path of the file. And now we need to create the table. We can use any name as table name, for example, table 1, only one field. Go, and we can define the field name like a test, anything, or random. And we must use the text as type as instructed by this POC. And we need to put our one-liner of PHP web shell to this default value. And how to do? I write, this is very easy. PHP system get cmd okay, one-liner of web shell we can copy and insert into this field, create, no error. Because we cannot access directly to this file, we need to combine we need to combine the LFI vulnerability. So how to do? Let me show you. We can go to this one. We can copy the path. Sorry, not this one. This should be the absolute path of the hack.php. And we can put it in here. Now we press enter. Some error, maybe not error. We need to pass the CMD argument cmd. As you can see, the command of id has been executed properly. Next, we need to run reverse shell commands to get initial foothold on the target. The easiest way is to use netcat. For example, we can check whether netcat is there on the target. Netcat is there, and of course, we need to set up the listener on the Linux first. Now we go back. Netcat with option of E to specify the command to run, and followed by the IP address of the Linux. Press enter. It's not working, right? Also, you can confirm this by looking at this terminal, the status of the listener. No collection from the target. And you can try one by one. For example, like when I did the machine the first time, I tried to use this command to try. Failed as well. And this one, the Python, can work. Of course, we need to check the availability of the Python first on the target. So we can run which Python. Oh, not this one, sorry. Not this one. Yeah, this should remove this command, which Python. Python 2 is there. Next, we can copy the reverse shell command of Python. We can copy and note down here in the notebook. And then we can change, yeah, not this one. We can change the attacking machine to our Linux and the port number 555. All right, it's done. Hopefully, no mistype. We can copy and we can put in here. Make sure the listener has started. No problem. Press enter. It looks like it's working, right? And we can spawn the bash session. Next, we need to do some local immersion to make a lateral movement. cd Zico. Yeah, we need to cut out the to-do text. The Joomla, Bootstrap, WordPress, nothing important. We cannot navigate into the SSH directory. So next, I think we need to do some more local immersion. For example, WordPress, we need to go inside this directory to look for credentials. Always credentials will be living in the configuration file. Right, PHP. Here, we can scroll up. Yeah, we got the username and password. Although this credential is used by the collecting database, however, especially in the CDF-like machines, the credentials is reused. So now we can copy this password and switch to the Zico. Paste in here. It does work. Even we can now SSH to the target with these credentials, right? We can use SSH Zico. So the IP address, yeah, I need to remove the existing key data. Oh. Yes, and we can copy the password. Password? Where is my password? Yeah, here. No problem. Now we can make privilege escalation. The first thing we have to do in most cases is to check whether the current user can run sudo. Yeah, we can. Even we can run the tar or zip to without supplying the password of a root user. So how to make it happen, or how to utilize this command to elevate? We can get the help of the GTF Orbis website. We can go to this website to get the help, the tar and the sudo section. We just simply copy this one-liner of command and paste in here. Yeah, we have already got the pound symbol, so we know that we have already made successful escalation, and we can list files under this directory. We can cut out the root flag without any issue. So that's it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.